बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। उम्मीद है आप सब खैरियत से हैं। हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। नियर पॉइंट एंड फार पॉइंट, पेज नंबर 60 से। When we hold a book too close, the print is blurred because the lens cannot adjust enough to bring the book into focus. The near point of the eye is the minimum distance of an object from the eye at which it produces a sharp image on the retina. This distance is also called the least distance of distinct vision. Fig 12.37. An object closer to the eye than the near point appears blurred for people in their early 20s with normal vision. The near point is located about 25 centimeter from the eye. It increases to about 50 centimeter at the age of 40 years, and the roughly 500 centimeter at the of age 60 years. 12.37. Image formation in human eye. When object is placed at near point, the far point of the eye is the maximum distance of distant object from the eye on which the fully relaxed eye can focus. A person with normal eyesight can see objects very far away, such as the planets and stars, and thus has a far point located at infinity. Majority of people not have normal eyes. In this sense, is defects of vision. The inability of the eye to see the image of objects clearly is called defect of vision. The defect of vision arises when the eye lens is unable to accommodate effectively the images formed are therefore blurred. Do you know contact lenses produce the same result as eyeglasses do? These small thin lenses are placed directly on the corneas. A thin layer of tears between the cornea and lens keeps the lens in place. Most of the refraction occurs at the air lens surface, where the difference in indices of refraction is greatest. Near sightedness, myopia. Some people cannot see distant objects clearly without the aid of spectacles. This defect of vision is known as a short sight or a near sightedness, and it may be due to the eyeball being too long. Light rays from a distant object are focused in front of the retina, and a blur red image is produced. Fig 12.38. A distant object relaxed lens for point of a nearsighted eye. Image formed in front of retina. Visual image formed distant object by a diverging lens. Diverging lens for point of nearsighted eye. Image formed on retina. Interesting information. Some animals like fish has the ability to move their eyes lenses forward or backward, and hence are able to see clearly objects around them. The near-sighted eye can be corrected with glass or contact lenses that use diverging lenses. Light rays from the distant object are now diverging by the lens before entering the eye to the observer. These light rays appear to come from far point, and are therefore focused on the retina, thus forming a sharp image. 12.38. B. Far-sightedness, hypermetropia. The disability of the eye to form a distinct image of a nearby object on its retina is known as far-sightedness. When a far-sighted eye tries to focus on a book held closer than the near point, it shortens its focal length as much as it can. However, even at its shortest, the focal length is longer than it should be. Therefore, the light rays from the book would form a blur red image behind the retina. Fig 12.39. A near point of far-sighted eye. A tensed lens image formed behind retina. Object visual image formed by converging lens. Converging lens near point of far-sighted eye. object image formed of retina. For your information, a thin film can be placed on the lenses of eyeglasses to keep them from reflection wavelengths of light that are highly visible to the human eye. This prevents to the glare of reflected light, fraction of far sightedness. उम्मीद है आपको हमारी वीडियो पसंद आएगी. हमारी वीडियो को सब्सक्राइब करें, बेल आइकन दबाना मत भूलिएगा. थैंक यू.